So you guys want to go ahead and start making money on Twitch? Well, you got to figure out how to grow on Twitch. And without growing on Twitch, you won't be able to hit affiliate on Twitch. So, how do you solve that problem? So, when it comes to Twitch, Twitch has no discoverability whatsoever. If you are a small streamer, let's say you're in single digits, you only got 5 people, okay? Depending on the category that you stream on, will depend on the possibility of you being discovered. So if you're streaming on something that is, let's say, Fortnite, you're going to have to go against people with 3,000 viewers, 800 viewers, 6,000 viewers, another 800 viewers, 2,000, 2,600, 1,700. Oh, damn, 89,000. But long story short, if you have 5 viewers, your 5 viewers will not get yourself inside a recommendation system in order for you to actually be shown onto other people's recommendations unless you are collaborating with certain channels. Now, when you're collaborating with certain channels, the chances of you being considered inside of somebody's recommendations will be significantly low because you either have to one be also sponsored by that channel, or to put in a better context, let's see, you have to be in their suggestions. Okay, so as you can see, I got one of my old co-workers, IRL friends, Reckless Gaming, on here. I have a streamer who I used to collaborate with on Dead by Daylight on here. One of my Fortnite friends. I have all these guys in my suggestions. The one who is probably going to benefit most from me streaming, even though I don't have a lot of viewers, will probably be Hot Pink Yorkie and Watts TV 94, because those guys actually have another or not another broadcast, but another network of people that they also collaborate with who also have them inside of their suggestions. So, with that being said, that is one way to get noticed, is being on other people's streams and also doing collaborations with other people. The problem is, now if you stream at the same time as them, their audience is going to have to be in a split decision between you and them. And because the audience knew them a lot longer than you, they're most likely going to choose them over you. So that technically defeats its own purpose of trying to get you to grow. So you have to go into other means. And one of the best means that Twitch actually does, which I am surprised a lot of people don't actually do, is that Twitch has its own little viewbot system going on right here. This right here is YouTube, or not YouTube. This right here is Twitch's carousel. Twitch's carousel is basically a live view bot that people obviously don't understand, because this is literally me not watching this person stream. Any one of these people who I am on, when it comes up, I count as a concurrent viewer on their stream. Nobody wants to listen to you. I count as a concurrent viewer on their stream. What does that mean? While I am on here browsing any type of content that I want to go ahead and see, I count as a viewer for this person. Now, obviously, Twitch has upgraded the carousel a little bit to where you don't actually watch the stream entirely. But when they didn't upgrade it, you would actually be hearing ads being ran while you were actually looking for content to go ahead and look for or binge watch on Twitch, to where you actually was giving this person money without you actually being inside of their live stream. Now, they fixed it on their or not channel, but on their website. But on the mobile app, it still happens occasionally. Sometimes you do get a stop and then you have to watch somebody's content. But sometimes you actually are just scrolling down, just watching random content, and you're getting hit with ads after ads after ads after ads, and it's going through a whole bunch of creators. Now, here's the best part. Twitch tells you to do something like this, just do it in a very legal way. When it comes to discoverability, you can go ahead and look up stuff like, how to embed Twitch Stream on Wix, embed Twitch Stream onto WordPress or whatever. But let me just do a little, discoverability tactic here, right? How to make, Now, I was going to say paper airplane because that was the first thing that came to mind. But As you can see, when it comes to discoverability on YouTube, it is very easy. You type in a keyword, you make a video about that keyword, you can get discovered. Now, is it instant? No, it's not instant. You still have to do a couple of things outside of just, making a video about one specific thing. But what it does do is help you be discovered for a certain audience that is looking for that specific problems to be solved. On Twitch, if you were to type that in, oops, I cannot spell today. A whole bunch of other stuff comes up. Now, I had to hold that. Ooh, I was about to sneeze real bad. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, sorry about that. But you go ahead and try to, how to make, let's say, a paper airplane. You don't see that in any of the suggestions. You just go ahead and how to make a cup of tea. Apparently, that's a category, but you don't see any channels that actually are named how to make a cup of tea. You go ahead and do Fortnite. There's some people who actually have Fortnite in their name so they can be discovered that way. But the problem is they also have to have a lot of views on their channel or be live with a lot of viewers. So that don't really help. So Twitch actually allows you to go ahead and embed. TikTok allows you to also embed your live stream. YouTube also allows you to embed your live stream. Twitch does the same thing. And right here, Lord and behold, I can be live at any given second. You want the proof? Give it a moment. I'm live. This YouTube video is now live. This YouTube video is currently now live. Anybody can get up onto my Twitch stream. Anybody can come onto this website and they count as a viewer, no matter where they're at. If you were to put 100 of these embeds throughout all of the internet, and yes, there are websites that actually allow you to do this for free. If you were to go ahead and put yourself on, I don't know, WorldStar. Yeah, WorldStar. If you put yourself on WorldStar, even though it's going to cost you about $3,000, you can possibly go ahead and put yourself up to around 1,000 to maybe 3,000 people immediately being live concurrent viewers on your live stream. Now, is that fair? Not really, but game of Twitch is no near any type of fairness than it is the same as fucking YouTube or Twitch or TikTok. I mean, so what I mean by that is everybody is going to bend the rules. Everybody's going to use the rules to their advantage. You can do the same thing with your YouTube videos. You can do the same thing with your TikTok videos. Twitch live streams, I just showed to you. You can go ahead and make an embed of your Twitch live streams and put it onto a website. The funny thing is there's actually websites out there that will allow you to go ahead and embed for free on their actual page, and you can go ahead and get concurrent viewers that way and grow your Twitch stream that way to where you're possibly able to rank extremely high on Twitch to where you're actually pulling in viewers within a week, maybe 2 weeks, possibly even within a month, to where you're actually able to make a living off of Twitch. And I'm not joking. I'm about to show you why. Now, I do know about 30 different websites that I can do this on, that I can do it for free. The problem is I'm extremely lazy because you still have to know the parameters and the source code in order for you to go ahead and connect your live stream onto that website. In order for that to actually work correctly, you need to make sure your parameters and the source code matches so that Twitch recognizes that this website is hosting your live stream so that Twitch can go ahead and allow ads to run on that website, no matter what. And I'm about to show y'all, oops, actually, no. What is it? Right here, analytics, earnings. So obviously this doesn't look very impressive. Only $17, whatever. Now, mind you, this is only within the last week, okay? Within the last week, I haven't tried this method out just because of the fact that, one, I'm lazy. Two, I just wanted to go ahead and see if I still have my old audience because it has been, what? Yeah, it's been almost 3 years exactly since I've actually been streaming from what I can remember. Which actually I can go ahead and come out over here to see. Yep, payout threshold has been made because this is currently the revenue that I've made for this month. This is currently the revenue that I had from previous months before without ever getting a payout. Mind you, I just started streaming back up recently, and I already know of 30 websites that I can use to go ahead and put an embed on. So obviously, this is about to be extremely humongous in the month of April. Now, when it comes to growth on Twitch, you do have to use outside platforms in order to grow your own entire Twitch audience. With your Twitch audience, be it people who just want to binge watch a specific game, people who just want to binge watch you because of whatever, setup you have, people who just want to go ahead and do stuff like that. People who like that stuff will go ahead and binge watch your content no matter what. And mind you, Twitch has more reliable binge watchers than YouTube and TikTok, or no, yeah, YouTube and TikTok combined. I can say that Twitch has more reliable binge watchers to actually watch your stream than TikTok and YouTube combined when it comes to live streaming. Now, when it comes to videos, obviously Twitch doesn't have that. If Twitch would have basically made themselves like how TikTok is, Twitch will probably be 20 times better than YouTube, even though, yes, you can still get monetized pretty quickly on Twitch. The discoverability method, or the discoverability aspect of it, makes it to where it's still a very crappy platform to technically be on. But again, if you can get monetized, which again, it's very easy, all you need to do, oops, let's not go down too far. All you need to do is to reach affiliate on Twitch, have 50 followers, which is pretty easy. You literally just got to get started on getting watched. Start up the stream, get 50 followers, stream for 8 hours. You can do it all in one day, or you can do it within 7 different days, because you got to stream on 7 different days and have an average of 3 viewers. And mind you, that is concurrent viewers. That means that you have to have 3 viewers watching your entire live stream the entire time. Now, again, I just showed y'all how to go ahead and get yourself 3 concurrent viewers all at once, immediately. Okay. Obviously, I didn't give you the whole entire method, but I did give you what you need to do. I will have a video on how to specifically go ahead and embed on a Wix website, because of the fact that you do have to do some things in order for your website to actually show this. If you were to go ahead and get onto this and actually try to do a embed, you will get a ghost. And it says, whoops, something went wrong with the connection between Twitch and this website. Fix it. I will show how to do that. Don't worry about that. All this other stuff is ads that you can go ahead and click on. It will, make me a tiny bit of money, help me go ahead and create more videos and stuff like that. But I will go ahead and showcase another. Look at that. Infinity, baby, infinity. I love it. Anyways, I'll go ahead and show y'all a video of how to actually embed properly your Twitch stream onto a Wix website. I might do it for a WordPress website and maybe some other ones, but I know Wix and WordPress are probably the 2 biggest ones that people can go ahead and do. Blogger is pretty easy. You just have to do the iframe. I don't think Blogger does anything extra, so you can just go ahead and do that. But again, discoverability on these websites is very easy. You type in, how to, and most of the time it will finish this thing out for you. When it comes to Twitch don't do that, so discoverability on Twitch is very poor. But it's a lot easier to also grow on Twitch because of the fact that these guys really don't care how you get your views, as long as it's legal and it doesn't break your terms of service. Do whatever you got to do. And like I just showed y'all, Twitch has its own view bot. This right here, this carousel is Twitch's view bot. So all you got to do is do a legal view bot, which I just showed y'all. Go ahead, get yourself a free website, get yourself a free Wix website, get yourself a free WordPress website. Once you get yourself that website, host your Twitch stream up onto that website. Whoa. Get people to go to that website, and they count as a concurrent viewer on the website, and then they will count as viewers, as live stream viewers. Even though there's nobody on Twitch watching your stream, you will have concurrent viewers outside of Twitch. All you need to do now is just be entertaining enough to keep the people that come from Twitch on Twitch to watch your stream while staying on Twitch. So that way you can go ahead and get yourself your 50 followers, get yourself up to 3 concurrent viewers. Hopefully you're already at that with this method. And then you can get monetized, be on an affiliate.